Eldorado says, okay, say you was 25 and tried to leave. Would they physically try and stop you from leaving? So no, if you're talking about the bishop, no, he would not try to stop you from leaving. He has no authority to physically detain a person. I have never heard of a bishop physically detaining a person over anything. If you're talking about a parent, an old school parent might. My parents never tried to physically detain me. They did try to talk me out of it. They asked me for about an hour and a half on the morning that I left if I was planning on leaving, and that they were suspicious because of a few things they had heard. I told them no, there was no plans. Don't worry about it. I just denied it because I didn't want to have to face the chaos and the emotions. It's hard enough to decide to leave your family and friends behind. It's a lot harder if everybody is crying and begging you not to go. I have never heard of any Amish parents physically detaining their adult children because they left. However, I have heard of them detaining a minor child, a 17-year-old. In this case, his name was Abe. He was staying at my house. His parents came to talk to him. They were outside talking for like 2.5 hours, and I ended up falling asleep. I wake up to a missed call from this Amish driver down in my parents' area. Bob Quinn was his name. And then I noticed, I was like, why is this guy calling me? Like, I still remember his number because I called him so many times to come give us a ride. But I couldn't figure out why that guy was calling me after I left the Amish. And then I noticed my cousin was gone. His truck wasn't there. So it turns out Abe's dad had told him, let's go sit in the truck because your mom gets tired when she stands. So they went out and sat in the truck. His mom sat in there first, and Abe scooted in. It was a single cab truck. Then his dad squeezed in on the end and shut the door and told the driver, let's go home. The minute they arrived at their house, Abe runs across the yard. As soon as he gets out of the truck, didn't go into the house, runs across the yard, up the road for over a mile to get to Bob Quinn's house to try to call me. And then I didn't answer the phone. And then he called my cousin, and then he headed on down the road, away from his parents' house. My cousin found him a mile down the road by the time he drove about 12, 15 miles to get him. So he left again, basically, even though he had just gotten home. He was gone for another month or so, and then he did end up going back to the Amish. Now he's married with like 6 children, and he's a very successful businessman, owns his own business, making like reclaimed looking wood. Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you guys for all the likes and the shares and the follows. I really appreciate you. God bless you.